Hello and welcome to day 2 of integers. So we are going to spend a little time talking about vocabulary today. Hopefully our lesson yesterday made sense, and if it didn't, hopefully you are popping into my office hours or sending me a Google Hangout so I can help clarify anything. Okay, so let's get into the vocabulary around this because as 6th graders you're going to see most of our work relating to integers in story problem form. So I don't want anything to really be a surprise to you as you are reading some things. So on your paper from yesterday, we're just going to create the bottom part of this is just going to be vocabulary, okay? So there are a lot of words that mean positive and negative numbers. Most of them are going to relate to money, temperature, and those actually tend to be the main two, especially that you guys will hear. So I'm going to focus on those two, and then anything else is going to kind of fall into the other category. So first thing I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you grab that INB that you had yesterday, and we're just going to draw a line across here, just kind of splitting this off from the rest of the page now. And if you want to extend it all the way over, you can, but you don't have to. I like to because I'm just, you know me. Okay, so we're going to have our vocabulary on the bottom part of this. So if you want to just do a dotted line down the middle, you already have it folded, so that's nice and easy. And on one side, I'm just going to say, you might even label up here, this is going to be our positive vocab. And on the left side, we're going to have that negative vocab. Okay, so these are words that are going to indicate that you are dealing with the positive side of the number line or the negative side of the number line, or moving towards those things, okay? So now what I'm going to have you do is just kind of loosely split these in the remaining, sorry, let me move this down, the remaining part of this into 3 sections. And you can do it any way you want to do it. I think I might actually just go thirds this way, so that way it's just real easy to see, okay? So I'm just going to loosely do it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. So you're just taking that, 2 lines in the middle-ish. They don't have to be perfect. And there you go. Oop, that one was real skinny. Okay. So we're going to do money first. So I'm going to write money related ones in my first column. Okay, and then I'm going to have temperature in the middle. And then I'm going to have other in that third column. We could have lots of columns, but these are our big 2, and then our catch-all is going to be that other. Let me zoom out so you can see all of it. There you go. Okay. Okay, so let's start on the positive side, because let's face it, that's where everybody wants to be. We all want to get money, so we're going to start on that positive side. So when I'm talking about moving on the positive side of the number line, I'm going to use words like more. I'm going to use words like grow or earn. Okay, so I can earn money, I can grow my savings, I can get more cash. So all of those imply that I'm going to increase on this side, and that's actually going to be one of our other one. Actually, we'll put it over here. So increase So I can increase my savings. So that's also one, save. Okay. We have profit also. So if I'm a business and I want to earn money, I make a profit, and so that means I'm increasing my amount of money. I might also deposit money, which grows my money. So if I deposit things into my bank accounts, just like we did at BizTown, you're growing it. And you receive. So if I receive money, let's say I received my paycheck, which is also one, I am increasing the money that I'm getting into my bank account. So all of these words are talking about I'm dealing with the positive side, or I'm at least working towards moving towards the positive side, okay? So if you need to pause this to write those down, you can do that. I'm going to keep going. That's the nice thing about video lessons is you can pause and you can look and you can write as you need to, okay? So now we're going to take a look at the negative side. So when we're using these words, or you hear these words, it means that you are moving towards the negative side, okay? So if I'm talking about opposites here, so the opposite of more is going to be less. So I got less money this month than I did last month. I owe, so if I'm growing something, I'm giving something away. Give or loan even. So let's say I want to loan my sister money. I'm taking money out of my account and I'm giving it to her. So I'm losing money, okay? Earn, if we're talking about opposites, opposite of earn is to owe. So maybe she owes me money now. So she's in the hole, meaning she owes me $5. Okay. The opposite of increase is decrease. So I can watch my savings account decrease as I pay my bills. Okay. The opposite of save is to spend. When I spend money on groceries, I'm now moving over here. I'm losing money, okay? Or at least moving down this way. Maybe I had $6 and I spent $2 on a soda, so now I'm down to $4. I'm not necessarily in the negative numbers yet, but I'm moving that direction, okay? If I'm profiting, I'm losing. Okay. Or you might hear the word debt. So instead of having a profit, I'm now in debt, or I've lost money. Okay. All right. To deposit, the opposite of that is going to be withdraw. So if I want to take money out of my account, just like you guys did at BizTown, I'm going to withdraw it. And receive. Well, I'm not going to receive anything, so the opposite of that is I'm going to give. And we kind of mentioned that up here, so you might cross this one off just so you have that reminder. The opposites right there. And then paycheck, we talked about being a bill. So if I have a bill, that's the opposite of a paycheck. Paycheck is money that I have earned. A bill is something that I owe to some company for a service they are giving me, okay? Okay, I'm going to real quick go through temperature. So on the positive side of temperature, we have raise or rise. So a temperature can raise or rise. And the opposite of that is it can drop or fall. So you might hear those. You might also hear warmer, meaning it's 10 degrees warmer while I'm moving this way, or it's 10 degrees colder. That would be on the negative side. You might hear above zero, which means this side of the thermometer, or you might hear below zero. And that means I'm moving this way, okay? You might also hear over. It was in the over 80s, or it was under the 70s. So those are often some temperature words that you hear, okay? So not quite as many as with money. Money, there's a lot more even than what I listed, but that kind of gives you an idea of what you might see in some word problems. Okay. Our last area, sorry, I'm going a little bit faster because I want to make sure we stay under or close to 10 minutes. Our last area is other, and that is, so you might hear words like lose, or sorry, this is the positive side. Goodness me. You might hear words like gain or get, and the opposite of that would be lose or loss. So gain weight, lose weight, get a puppy, lose a puppy. I mean, even though that sounds really sad, but you're increasing and decreasing yours. And then you might also hear add, and the opposite of that would be either take away or subtract. Okay, so let's just do a quick practice problem on here. Sorry, I moved that and you might not have been ready. Again, you can always pause. So if I have a number, let's say I had $5 and I spent $3, I'm going to have to move backwards on the number line because this is on that spent is right over here. Okay, so I spend $3, so I'm going to have to move back 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I'm at $1 and I make a deposit for $5, I'm now increasing. So I am on this side, so I'm adding. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I just want you to be aware that the positive side, you're generally adding. Okay, and the negative side, you're generally subtracting. So if you hear one of those negative words, you're going to be subtracting from it. If you hear one of those positive words, you're going to be adding to it. And we're going to practice that a little bit. I'm going to have you guys do some practice problems, and then I'm going to just ask you to solve some, okay? So head on over and fill out that Google form. There's going to just be some practice problems in there for you. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.